Audio check 1. Audio check 2. Waiting to make sure that we are up and active online. See what we have going on here. How we doing? How are we doing? Waiting for gameplay to show up. Hello. Audio check 1. Audio check 1. Man, it's annoying doing that. And we are good. We are officially live. Welcome back, everybody. Baldur's Gate 3 Honor Mode. And let's just kind of have a quick little recap because, there's just some blood everywhere. The Grove has decidedly turned against me. What I wanted to do was go ahead and meet everybody, be super friendly, have a good time. No. I decided I would try and read. Where is he? There's Zaru. He's, kind of ruined Lyzel's quest. That's Asherak. There's Will. Defender of the people. Well, defender of no one now. I would try to read Gex's mind, and it went horribly, horribly awry. I didn't pass the check, even though my character is supposed to be semi-proficient in that. And then the Grove decided to attack me because I invaded someone else's mind. Semantics, I think. But, is what it is. So, now that we're down Will, Karlach is still out there doing who knows what. But we basically have an interesting path to take here. We need to figure out what we're going to ultimately do with the Grove. And I think they decided for us. I think darkness will be our ally on this round, and we are going to embrace the darkest of urges and just see where things go for us. Is it going to be the move? Who knows? But for the time being, we're just going to have to make this work. So let's go see the druids and see what's going on down here. We'll see what all the commotion is.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn, and you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrasheb, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Interesting response. Turns into a bear and calls it good. No, it's like, see what's going on with you, Komira.
We need to get Arabella out, now!
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Korga to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake! Ugh.
I saw what happened. Why are the druids holding your daughter?
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
I mean, stealing's not right.
Foolish child. Let them judge her.
Yeah, she said it, not me. And then, like you said, it's your fault. You should have tried parenting her.
And you should bugger off. Now.
Ah, boy. When I come back here, it's going to be personal. See what's going on, druids? What's up, everybody? Everyone doing good? Nah, I don't speak bear. Quiet away. Go away.
Come on, Magrin. Give him a chance. You, get back.
If it weren't for me, you'd be overrun by goblins now. I go where I please.
Keep back. Force my hand, and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Alright. Waste of time. If you knew this information and you knew it was me, then let's just go ahead and carry on like we're doing nothing here. And if you haven't found this dialogue before, this lady Abacusis, I think that's how you pronounce her name.
Speak.
What were you saying to that bird?
Knows. She needs to know. You do not.
So of course we're going to be nosy, shove our nose in the biz. It's suspicious. And of course we'll add guidance on there just to make it extra sweet. And that's a good start to the stream as far as dialogue checks, so there'll be a couple bad ones coming, I'm sure.
No, please. A moment. We may talk, but I do not trust my brethren. More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees, and we will be safe.
And she's wrong?
Perhaps not. But that does not make it right. Only Master Helsing can stop this. I pray my bird returns with news of him. If not, I fear for my people.
Oh, you should be. And then let's just continue on the dialogue. We haven't had that. I hear a ritual can protect the grove. Are you helping prepare it?
I would prefer not to. But if Master Helsing does not return, Korga will give the order. And my voice will not matter.
Alright, well, you had nothing really of worth, so let's go talk to Kaga, because let's see how this is going to proceed. See if Shadowheart's dialogue will perk up.
I'm sorry.
Have you lost your senses, Korga?
And I abhor snakes, so I have the same reaction she does pertaining to them.
Sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
A death viper. You've milked their poison before. A single drop of it could kill that child in a heartbeat.
And then I'm just going to carry on like it's none of my business. One of your guards outside said he wanted to see me. Here I am.
We will speak soon enough. First, judgment must be passed. The parasite eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intentions. Should the child struggle, it is poised to strike.
The death of a child. A timeless tragedy that never grows old.
Nothing personal to you, but this is everything personal with the Grove. Flick your eyes so the child will try to run.
Now, Wrath.
No.
And that
Tila, to me.
is all she wrote for Arabella. Unfortunate.
Gone. By the gods, Korga, what have you done?
Well, did Kaga really do it so much?
Continue the rite.
And the parents? They're just outside.
This outsider will take word once I've spoken to him. We must focus on the rite.
Love that. I came here as a friend, and everything went heinously wrong.
Spare your tears.
I didn't realize
She
you were
knew the
fighting
danger.
the wolves.
She still tried to run.
Shadowheart, just standing there.
Frightened of something.
Why do you look like a Final Fantasy character ready to
It's
strike?
irrational when you see the fangs on those things.
Alright, what do you want? Let's get rid of the
I
dialogue.
suppose you've noticed I'm not terribly fond of wolves.
You were already going on this dialogue in my ear.
Predators with fangs like daggers. It's hardly an irrational fear to harbor.
Yeah.
You've been decent to me so far. Maybe if you can, don't make me face any more of them. At least, not alone.
We'll see. Everyone's got their own fears. I won't judge yours. I don't really have time for it.
Some might think it makes me a liability.
Just say Lizelle next time.
Maybe that's what I like about you. You're different.
You like me? You were just spouting how much you hated GIF, like, one stream ago. But alright. Anyway, carry on here. Arabella has... Okay, so I can't loot her. Got it. So, what do you have to say for yourself, Koga?
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
You're protecting your own. Sometimes cruelty is required.
First you urge grace, then you speak truth. You surprised me twice over. A shame the grace period ends. The Viper's fangs have been bared. She must guard her brood. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
This rite must be born of powerful magic. I'm just curious.
The rite of thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary. None of this can happen while Outlanders infect us. Sylvanus demands that we choke them out.
I mean, knowingly using someone else's god and lying straight on them for this? Because you know she has other motives? Wild. But again... And then I don't really care much for their safety after everything went haywire last episode. So I'm just going to say, do what you want. It's none of my concern.
Then I was wise to grant you entry. And you'd be wise to heed my words. I want you to provide your services to the Tiefling leader. Zevlor, he's called. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
I didn't know what Randy Orton has to do with this, but alright. Then I'll just be like, well, then it's best to speak to Zevlor. Let's not get pushy here.
With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
You are a piece of work, lady. But not my concern. Wrath, I'll talk to you in a minute. First things first, what you're going to want to do if you want to at least stop them and not go down this evil route that I've already gone down, thanks to one magical tiefling whose own checks I failed on. Yeah, it's tempting, but let's not do that. Not with the wolf here. I'm going to close the door, though. Mind your business. And everyone else can stay here. Astarion, you're going to go for a walk. So with the door closed, we should be fine, but never say never. Continue to play things the right way. Lockpick this. If you're not good at lockpicking, you can always just try and steal it, send it to camp, call it good. But we have Malachite. Balance is a myth. Where any clan treads, nature struggles. Unity is a fiction. Men of mere flesh seek only to tame beast and raise flora. We are the thunder and we are the rain. We shatter mankind and grow new life in its place. Which, nothing about harmony there. And then the half-torn note, Kaga, Swamp Docks, Tree, Meet Me, Alone, Aladdin.
Not everyone subscribes to what...
When did you get in here? Got it. I'll leave it alone. My bad. Sheesh. The door's closed. How did you get in? You weren't even in this room. Alright, let's get out of here before something stupid happens. Yeah, best behave yourself. Yeah, I'm behaving, I guess, in a manner of speaking. Oh, that's white. Nothing. Alright, everybody in. Let's go talk to Nettie. Try and figure out if we can get this healer online. Apparently these doors don't work.
On you, didn't it? Does that hurt?
And I'm gonna take this beautiful painting. Portrait of Los.
I know. We're nearly... I see you. Just give me a moment.
I'll just wait patiently. Why not?
This may be cat.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
I'm looking for Nettie.
You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you.
Do you know anything about mind flayers?
Why are you asking?
A geek parasite crawled into my eye.
Did it look like a tadpole? But from your worst nightmare? All slime, teeth, and tentacles.
Yes, the very same.
That's a serious condition. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
Alright, let's go, everybody. Is her headband opened it? In you go. After you. Come on, everybody. In we go.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins.
So we just strung him up in his underwear on our table. Fantastic. I'm looking for a less grave cure.
I'll do the best I can. I'm no Master Halcyon, mind. He'd have your tadpole out like that. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
Please, don't mind me. I'll just watch.
All right,
Fair enough.
let's see what we can do.
And then, what's that plant? Will it help?
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
I failed the insight. It fell from a ship in the sky, but someone caught me. It saved my life.
Protected from on high. Sounds like the drow. Master Halcyon said he was tougher than he had any right to be. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halcyon was desperate to find where all this was happening.
On a mind flayer ship. I was kidnapped and infected.
A mind flayer ship? But Master Halcyon was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
I thought you could cure me. What about that branch of yours?
The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not?
If you want Lysel's approval, you accept it. And then, so I'm going to say, no, I'm not taking poison from a woman I can't
But you
trust.
have to. Don't you understand? You could kill us all.
And we're going to go ahead and attack. Yes, I'm sure. In this nice, quiet room, that we're going to go ahead and just go for it. Go ahead and get the flourish off. She saved herself, of course.
Is ever easy.
Stand over here. And we got a critical hit. Fantastic. What's up, Antonio? What is up? I'm just kind of here for a little bit before the Penguin stream that'll be later tonight. I'm sure you're excited to see all that good stuff. Key of the Ancients. I'll take that, might as well. And take the Drow's letter, which is from Minthara. Any letter you find with M on it is just Minthara's. I'm just going to take everything in here that I find of value and call that good. We didn't have to go down this route, but it was the best option I had at this time. There was not much else that could have really been done in order to go about things the way I felt was necessary. You know, just failed one thing involving the tieflings, and now it's just going to be an interesting time for the character. Because I was going to initially do Dark Urge Redemption. Excited for the finale, but I'm dreading Sophia potentially maybe not being with us. Oh yeah, and this is Baldur's Gate 3, last year's game of the year, and likely this game is going to probably go down to be like held up in the same arc that Witcher 3 and Skyrim has talked about, as this game is it's phenomenal. I accidentally found this game, and it has been incredible the whole entire step of the way. Just playing through it. The gameplay is great, the dialogue's fantastic. So many different options and so many different routes you can do for your characters. So if you have not played Baldur's Gate 3, can't recommend it enough. Let's put on this so I can get out of here. We are playing as the Dark Urge, the origin character pertaining to this game. Can anybody even see me? No, they cannot. So I'm going to go ahead and start just free looting this. Yeah, because I need those. Need to go ahead and... Yeah, I'm just as concerned as you are about what could happen to Sofia Gigante this next episode. It's going to be a crazy finale. I'm just not ready to be without... Astarion, not now. Just what we're going to have as far as a gap to be like without that series, because it was so criminally underrated going in, and then has been just spectacular for each and every one of us, I'd hope, along the way, for show of the year probably. So, really excited to see that. It's really good to see DC get a big win. But now there's rumors that Barry Keoghan's Joker could have been in the works, but again, James Gunn also came out and said that that was just a hoax. It was a rumor that somebody started, so I'm hoping that is entirely truthful. Lysel, why are you standing on that bird? I failed a pickpocket on a bird that's crippled.
Glassy. It's breathing weak.
And as a Dark Urge character, this feels necessary, so look away, everybody. And don't worry, it will not show anything. Thank goodness. We're giving in to the urge.
You play with the broken tissue. The wing is delicately airy.
Oh, that's gross. That's so bad. I regret that decision.
I wonder what it would be like to fly as the birds do.
And now everyone around me. What? But as a Dark Urge, it kind of makes sense entirely for the character that you would be willing to do these atrocities and just kind of keep it pushing like nothing's happening at all. Take the dagger root. I want the carrot. Carrot. Mugwort. I'll take the sickle so I can at least sell it. Anything over here? Oh, garlic. Yep. Send that to camp. And then the last thing we need, this wooden chest. Take that potion of healing. Now stop sneaking. Should do a watch along for the Deadpool movie. God, that would be great. I'll definitely have to run that by Will, because you can't do a Marvel property without him. That would be improper almost. So we'll see what's going on there. The next thing I'm really excited for is Star Wars Skeleton Crew, which I'm hoping rectifies the mistake that was the Acolyte, and we can start getting back to some quality content pertaining to Disney on that front, because it's crazy. Everyone was like, "Oh, Agatha All Along is so good." It was, and it had like most of the same premise that the Acolyte did. It just executed better, which is kind of the whole purpose of good writing. You just got to be able to execute what your ideas are. Having a bunch of great ideas but no execution is pointless. It'd be like creating a game with like the most insane story, but anytime you touch anything, the world just falls apart. You fall into a giant void, like, you know, Ubisoft did when they did like Assassin's Creed. What was that one where you're running around England and you just like roof slide like you're supposed to do, normally capable of doing, and then you just fall into this giant chasm, never to be seen again because your character's just free falling. So hope you saved recently. Oh, there's so much stuff about D23. So much good stuff that has come out. Keeping in touch with everything that's going on. I think Will's up to date on it. I'll have to talk to him. I missed most of the D23, but I hope there's tons of good stuff. Because it looks like 2025 is going to be a spectacular year for content in general. Not even counting stuff like, you know, we're getting the return of a lot of great gaming series. We're getting Grand Theft Auto 6. Like, there's going to be a lot of really, really good options for people to enjoy and play, and I think it's just going to be a great year for storytelling in general. So I'm excited to see where we go with that. It's going to be a fun year to cover all that insane stuff with each and every one of you Geek Variants who are either subscribed or just kind of check in every so often on videos. Volo, not now. I have things to do, sir. Running through. Did I already loot? Yeah, I already almost forgot about the fish you have here. Well, the Dark Avengers could definitely handle things far better than the Young Avengers could. The Young Avengers, I think, as of now, for me, are a letdown. Because gearing up for Doom, and the only people we have is like the C-ranked Avengers and the Young Avengers, that's not the move. It's just not the move. It was like when Scar was introduced in She-Hulk. It just didn't make sense. Everyone was looking at him like, that's not him. That's not the character we knew. And yes, loose interpretations are completely fine, but you need to get things planned out and written in a way that it makes sense to everybody. Oh, you're just going to keep fishing? Yeah, thanks. I'll just keep taking those fish and call it good, because I need those camp supplies. Realized yesterday's settings weren't on 4K for my PS5.
Would that we could speak freely, my Earthside friend. Alas, I've never learned to converse with your kind.
Use a potion of animal speaking if you're going to talk to him, Volo. Because he's... Volo's just one of one. He's a very weird individual. He's a human who's long lived past what he should have. And what a weird guy. I'll get to you when the time comes, Alfira, don't worry. Astarion, would you do the honors of looting this chest? If you have a bard in your company, always be sure to come up here and grab this hat. Rolled a 16, we needed 10. Fantastic. The Cap of Curing. Very good, very good.
Keep it together.
Now, is there anything here worth taking in the wicker basket? Yep, apples, those are mine. Vase, nothing. Carry on, you can hang out with the squirrels for a second, Alfira. And Volo is still just yelling at a bear. What a guy. I'm going to hear this beautiful music, and we're going to run away from it. That quick save there. And I didn't realize that most PS5s now have that a capability for that 4K like you're talking about. It's like I don't even know how to enable the setting, so that's something I'll be working on for future streams. For now, just kind of playing it as is. Let's go ahead and hop our way through and try and get this chest that is always over here. If someone will pass that survival check, that would be fantastic. Come on, guys. Thanks, Lazel. Appreciate it. Alright, and wooden chest. I'll take everything. Why not? I am very, very broke, so we'll do everything we can to ensure we're going to bounce back. Whoop. All the way over. And all the way over. Come on, everybody. We're going to leave this place. And we're going to go get everyone's favorite character, Withers. Or as I refer to him, Bone Daddy. Oh, I should probably tell Arabella's parents that her child is dead. Like, whoops, hey, about that. I meant to save her. Hint, hint, wink, wink. And it didn't go so good. She got bit by a death viper, and, yep.
Unless you have news of Arabella, I don't want to hear it.
Kaga killed your daughter. She called her a parasite and a threat.
Kaga? Kaga did... What?
No! No! That snake! That... Ah!
Well.
Kill her. I'll kill the snake.
Well, we have not eased the tensions of the camp, and things are going great. Nobody mind me. Just moving my way through. Ignore the bodies that are here because I put them there. It was an accident. Kind of. It really was. It just didn't go good. And the vendors hate me, so it's no point even like trying to trade with them. Let me go ahead and jump all the way to the roadside cliffs. I used to be an Assassin's Creed fan, Antonio used to be. Their gameplay used to be fantastic, the stories were good. They've fallen so far from what they were and what they used to be. They always tried to give the gamer the best, most immersive experience that was enjoyable for everybody. And I feel like they've just missed the mark too many times. Consecutively for me to be like, yeah, that's just an accident. They didn't mean to mess this up. I think Valhalla was the last one I gave a good try to play all the way through. And even still, I put it down after a while. I couldn't finish Valhalla, even though anything involving Vikings, huge fan of. And then anything like just in general involving good gameplay, it just didn't do it for me. A lot of people enjoyed it. It just wasn't for me, which, you know, does not mean it's a bad game. If I dislike something that you love, by all means, tell me like, hey, you didn't get a good enough try or whatever the case may be. Not offended in the slightest. I'm just carrying around everything because I don't have any packs. Love that for me. But let's go ahead and bust our way into here. See what we can do. Should be a dialogue check at this door.
Everything all right out there?
Which one do I get the bigger bonus on? Deception. Gimblebach triggered some trap. He needs help. Now. And of course we'll use guidance because we need it. Yep, if without the guidance I would have failed. Got an 11 out of 10.
I told him it wasn't safe out there. Get inside and I'll rustle up some bandages.
And in we go.
You're dead!
Am I? Am I really? Oh, start off with a critical hit. And let's flourish on him. There we go. He's got 2 HP left. So Astarion, if you'd be so kind. And finished. I'll take the key. And your belongings, if you don't mind. Thank you, thank you.
No more prayers. Only dust and silence.
Good old tomb here.
Normally the patron god is Orpheus. Not here.
And I do love that they give you all these books about, like, the curse of the vampire. Right here, this early on, when you're standing next to one of the biggest vampires in Baldur's Gate. So it's like, not so subtle warning. Things may happen. I'll take those. What do we got here? Take the supply pack. And grab all these good items that you need. If you're playing Tactician mode or Honor mode, this place and Joaquin's Rest are both a must-loot area. The amount of good camp supplies you're going to need is all here. Nothing else worth looking at. I'll take this portrait of Fane, which I believe is Divinity Original Sin 2, if I'm not mistaken, which I could be, so someone can correct me. And then Antonio, Assassin's Creed 3 was my introduction to the franchise, and I played 4 and every one before. I stopped when Unity came out because I didn't upgrade to PS4 and the reviews were terrible. Unity was the first one that I ever looked at. My roommate at the time bought it, and he was like, this is so garbage, it's good. And I was like, that's not really how I'd want to define my games. But, Unity, like Skyrim is one of those few games where, like, the mistakes in it makes it amazing. And I'm happy that you enjoyed how beautiful it is, because, like, they made a nice world. There's just a lot of mistakes that happened within it that I'm just like, I can't really gel with. So, it's kind of is what it is. Grab all these, send those to camp. I remember people saying it was so buggy when it, yeah, because he anytime he would just try and show me gameplay, he would be like, you know, sliding on roofs, trying to go from one roof to the other, and then he'd just fall into like this empty nothingness, and that was all it was. But let's go ahead and introduce ourselves to these individuals. Hi guys. I got a good roll, so I can start. Nice.
Moving.
And firebolt on the oil barrel. He's badly damaged. The other two are gone. So that's a great start. What we're gonna do is close the door. Can we close the door? Not enough movement. Oh, because my character is standing directly in the doorway. Great. That it would have been the strat. Yep. You had advantage on Astarion and you took it. I wonder.
No choice but to keep going.
There, get out of the way. Go back to Astarion. Good stuff. Sneak attack. Because of initiative, now the brawler's down. Let's see what we got here. This will be fine. Then I'll move back out of the way.
Still on my feet.
Move up. Eldritch Blast. Into the fire, ideally. Nope, just short. And now the door's closed, they're not going to be able to get anything in here. The parkour in Unity is peak. I'm fiercely loyal to Assassin's Creed. Hey, to each their own, my friend, to each their own. The only Assassin's Creed where I am a diehard of was Black Flag. But they started just whipping a game out year after year after year, and it seemed like the quality kind of went with it, in my mind. Oh, a good old critical hit. I love that. Move back out of the way. Shadow Heart. Let's go ahead and do much the same. Because Black Flag was, yeah, it was fantastic. They did such a good job. Huh. I do not seem to have a crossbow on. So let's just miss our shot. Close the door and move out of the way. Yep, I do not have a crossbow equipped. Fantastic. Wow. Got it. Good stuff there. Nice. Astarion, good move.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Well, let's see if I can even reach you. You're all the way over there.
Think you can take me?
A good shot. Step back. Close the door. And now they're gonna have to come to me. Which is definitely going to be the move. So I can draw them to me, that makes this whole situation much easier. Yeah, take the shot, why not? I'm not gonna bother with using up my extra attack. Let's jump there. Hop in. And swing for it. There we go. Not bad. Good job, everybody. We have fought our way in to the crypt. And it was rather easy. Thanks for the free loot. Send that to Astarion, because I'm not going to be using those. Astarion again. And quick grab. Good stuff. And then if you did everything this way, you dropped the and created that hole, you'll be able to find all of their friends hanging out down here. What we got here? Hope and Thunderbolts that keep the same of the Dark Avengers that were villains, much as they did in Agatha. I mean, it'll be interesting to see what they do with it. I mean, with Thunderbolts, I feel like no matter how you look at it, I think fans will look at it as if it's just Suicide Squad, but for Marvel. And that doesn't necessarily make it good or bad. That's just how people will view it, as like, well, this is an unoriginal idea for those who that don't know the comics and know that, you know, both have coexisted for a long time, and every side is allowed to have tons of copycats of others, because I can't remember the last time we had a fresh and original superhero that was one of one that no one else has ever done before. So we'll see how that goes when the time comes. I hope it's done right. That's all I can say. Everyone wants good quality content. I don't think anyone's out here actively rooting for any of these companies to put out bad products for us to sit here and have to try and stomach. It doesn't really seem like the ideal move for anybody, you know? Like, no one wants to actively be like, let's see how much money I can lose in one go. Unless you're Sony, in which case you just keep making products like the Sonyverse. And then this door is locked. The only way to unlock this door is to head all the way in here. DC Marvel always like that. Like when Civil War came out, when Batman vs. Superman came out. Oh yeah. Batman vs. Superman I had such high hopes for, but it turned out to be the biggest snooze fest we could have seen. This lever will go ahead and get us access to what we got going on here. Because I had very high hopes, considering it was, you know, Cavill, it was Affleck, the timing seemed right, we had the right heroes in, and then it turns out to be, oh, your mom has the same name as me? As my mother? Cool. Why are we trying to, you know, end each other's existence right now? It's like, that's unbelievably stupid. And yet people are still actively, to this day, Zack Snyder is such a great writer. He's a great director for cinema. Wife touched script writing. They both have proven beyond a shadow of doubt they are incapable in any degree of writing anything that is amazing. Because take Watchmen. Fantastic movie. He didn't write a single piece of it. He just literally took what was already in the comics and put it on screen. So it's like, that's all they had to do. And it was high quality content. That was it. So it was insane to see how poorly that got just dropped as far as quality is concerned after he started writing some of the stuff and directing it. So it's like, I'm really excited to see overall what DC's doing, because, I mean, with Penguin coming out as good as it is, and then we still have more to explore with the Batman 2. Matt Reeves, in him I trust currently until you know, do me wrong, and I don't think we're going to have that moment for a while, so it'll be good. It'll be really good. Okay, let's see what we got here. Now, if I can go through this room without... And I actually got... Wow, that's the first time I've come in here and was able, with one character, to get that trap to pop up for me. I'm going to go ahead and kind of ignore everything for a second. If you take this door, you go back to the outside. I don't want to stop clicking on everything but the right thing, Astarion. This is why PC is, like, in some instances superior, because it's just like point click done. Here, you're just kind of at the beck and whim of the controller. Will sometimes be like, oh, you're leaning this way? Nope, I never pointed that direction, but I guess it's fine. And I want both of those. This entire room is booby-trapped, by the way, so if I fail a couple things, that'll be it for the party from here. What do we got? Mine. And then in the sarcophagus, I want the soul coin.
I prefer gold. I'll take it.
Alright, see what we got. As far as disarming it goes. If it's just a Starian, it's just a Starian. But luckily we passed, so let's go ahead and take both of those and head on out of here before something stupid happens. Because that was the all of last stream. It was just stupid things happening after stupid things. I wanted to help teach someone how to fight. Ends up in a all-out bloodbath inside of the Grove where I'm just ending people left and right entirely unnecessarily. Like, everyone could have gotten along and coexisted, but nope, not so much. I'll worry about going through the loot in a moment. Let's go say hi to Withers. And I'm too lazy to lockpick it, so let's hey, Lysel. Oh, wow. Alright, fine. I guess we'll lockpick it.
With pleasure.
And use guidance. I got a 25, so I guess that was a whole load of nothing. Hello, everybody. Hello. Let's go ahead and...
So much for the quill being mightier.
Let's turn on all the lights so we can see everybody.
About their words that they commanded protection.
There is the other alternate way, which I would recommend as far as breaking in. You can skip that whole fight I did. I just wanted the XP. Where you can just come in through here. There'll be a latch around the east side, I want to say, of the map, which will drop some stairway. And boom. Magic right there. Nice, easy peasy, don't have to worry about anything else. There's nothing good over here, so let's go back to what we're doing and we'll go see Withers, or as everyone calls him, Bone Daddy. That was the beginning of the end for DC's reign of popular opinion. Oh yeah. The minute that they started taking themselves too seriously and being like, you know what, Zach, you are in charge of every single thing we can possibly do, that was the beginning of the end for them as far as writing. The most video games I've been playing after beating Spider-Man 2 is just to beat Minecraft in hardcore mode, just released for console. I have never played Minecraft for hardcore mode. I always play on creative mode, and I just kind of, play around and just do the stuff that most kids would do. Where it's like, hey, can I build, Kami's Lookout in Dragon Ball Z, or can I build Gringotts Bank from Harry Potter, stuff like that. And more often than not, there's so many people who are entirely better at that than I ever will be. So I just kind of, I'll leave that to them, and I haven't found people to play Minecraft with in a long time, because everyone was like, oh yeah, I'm really excited to play Minecraft. They'll play for like a week or two, and then they're just done with it again. It's like no one's got that kind of free time, it seems. Okay, and in here is the soul coin that I was looking for, because they're worth a lot of money, but also they're very useful for Karlach. Let's see what I can do involving reading the Book of Dead Gods.
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive log.
What's the move? I'm not good with anything here, so let's just stick with the charisma. Channel your patron strength into the lock with some guidance from Shadowheart. That's a huge roll. I'll take it. Voila.
As the lock opens, a loose page comes with it. Magic pulses from the parchment. What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what?
Oh yeah, I used to play for hours, and I would just try and build stuff pertaining to, like, I built the Temple of Time from Ocarina of Time. I built as many castles as I possibly could. I built the Tower of Orthanc from Lord of the Rings. Like, I was in it to win it. Like, but again, I didn't play Minecraft till it made its way to, like, Xbox 360. Xbox 360 was the original one. But let's use our religion check to examine the book more closely. Let's not. Yeah, might as well use my knowledge bonus on this. And I needed it, otherwise I would have failed. Shadowheart approves of me being able to read.
Lost, but now restored after the second sundering. The last three names in this book sit close together, but are so devastated by the scroll as to be unreadable.
And those three names scroll together are the new three, the three dead gods. Bane, Merkel, and Baal. Their replacements for the God of Death when God of Death decided to take a vacation. So that's lovely. But this next scene is a whole trap, so we're going to go ahead and break our party up. Lysel, I want you in the middle. Astarion, I need you to heal. But I'm going to keep you close to this individual. Keep it well lit. So I can go after this Entombed Scribed. Aubrey on vacation. I mean, yeah, I guess. Or Hela. Hela was a big problem that they had her offed in the most convenient manner. That's my only issue with Thor Ragnarok. Because having her fight Surtur just seemed like an albeit, that seems like an obvious thing to do. Just kind of like temporarily have her be taken care of. But hey, to each their own. I loved Ragnarok, and then Love and Thunder was just... God, that was bad. It was just bad, in my opinion.
Something over there.
And now, for the next big fight, me versus those scribes after I hit this lovely button. Because, hey, big button, hit it. No body, no death. I mean, that is the Marvel rule. If you don't see a body, then it's, just assumed they're definitely alive somewhere. And especially with the way they're doing timelines, it's definitely not out of the question for them to assume that Hela will be back in some manner or form at some point in time. Let's move Astarion over here. Shadowheart. Yeah, use your crossbow. Let's go ahead. My arrows are now dipped in fire. It's what I should have started with. A rookie mistake, of course. And let's have her move over there. Lysel. Swing for the fences. You only need a one, so let's go for a pommel strike. Boop. And we'll move you closer to this individual.
Come on, can't stay idle.
And with my character stuck in the corner, let's try and Eldritch Blast, just for some damage. I didn't think it was gonna work, but I'll take it. And then we'll jump up here and get out of the way for the moment. Now it's their turn to see what havoc they can cause here. You hit me with a rock? Really? Yeah, of course I'm gonna use Rebuke on you. Jerk. Who just throws rocks at people? Remember when Thor 3 came out, thought Thanos was Snapfur instead of Lady Death? I mean, it's definitely not a bad idea. Because, I mean, if I had to pick between Hela and Death, I don't think anyone's really losing in that. You know what I'm saying? Like, both have a lot of issues, though. So it's like, do so at your own peril, for lack of a better term. And then we'll use Cunning Action Dash. We'll kind of get some more distance between us and everybody else, so I can keep Astarion up. Shadowheart being silenced, not really that big of a deal. With fire arrows, well, I thought that was gonna work. I'm gonna just go shove you then. Boop. No, I'm not silenced, so I'll be here. Not enough movement. Oh yeah, because of the Boop. And I'm out. Hello. Whack. I don't have enough movement to make using that next move worth it. And for now, we'll continue on with Eldritch Blasting. 65% chance. I should have used Hunter's Mark and then gone from there. I think that's just going to be Honor Mode in a nutshell. I should have done this. And yeah, see you later, Antonio. Have a great time. We will definitely be seeing you for some Sofia Gigante action pertaining to the Penguin in a few hours. It's going to be a fun stream. Oh, wow. He just won't go down. I'll dash Astarion. Go on over here, my friend.
Concentrate.
And then let's just run up and do some actual damage. There we go. Concentration's broken. And I've applied pressure, so it should be intimidated so Lysel can do the work. Nice, 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 nice. Good stuff. Head back.
I won't give in.
Jump here. Boop. And an Eldritch Blast. Will we get the win this way? Nope. We'll continue to miss. Cloud of Daggers could have ended him, like, forever ago, but Hellish Rebuke might. Good job, everybody. And down goes the Guardians. That'll be the last fight before this rest, because I'm out of short rests. So we'll have the usual Dark Urge scene as our first camp will be made once we're done talking to Bone Daddy. Grab these. Amulet of Lost Voices.
I'm so tired. How do people do this all day?
Astarion, just chill, man. It's okay. Let's trigger the scene. And thus rises Withers, like a god from the ashes.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me. Right, as always.
I would be terrified if something just rose up like this way.
Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
About Tree Fitty. In reality, a peaceful undead. Interesting. Why aren't you attacking me?
Because that would be senseless. Wilt thou answer my question?
Yes, ask away.
So,
if you attack him,
again,
it'll be really quick. Just don't do it.
of a single mortal life.
And then I'll answer as a gift would, just to kind of keep what semblance of cover I think I have going on. A life is only valuable in service to Vlaakith.
What an imbalance.
He's like, you are stupid.
I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face.
Okay.
We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
Got it. Alright, I'll see you later. Oh, he's got 1 HP. But I'm sure he's got plenty of moves that'll just end you in an instant, so go so in peril. And you can loot his grave, totally fine. The soul coins will be handy, so be sure to load up on those as best you can. But now that this place has been sufficiently ran through, let's go to the outside. We'll take our first long rest now that I have all this lovely food back at my camp. I need to get like a bag to keep everything together. How are we doing on XP? Yeah, we are still low level 3. We are still low level 3. Once I hit level 4, then we can start exploring some of the more dangerous quests. But now that we have collected Withers, our famous and fearless Bone Daddy. Did I loot the skeleton? Yes, I did. Let's fast travel close to my next location that I want to be at for when we are done with our rest. The Emerald Grove Environs. But let's take that long rest. And see, the scene of scenes, everyone loves disgusting. Discussing. There we go. I can speak English, I swear. Just off and on at best. Looks like Astarion and Lysel are about to, like, just duke it out. Oh, she's attacking her dummy. And look, he shows up right on time. Hello.
We meet again, as predicted.
You probably just followed me here, but okay.
I shall be here in thy camp, for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Understood. What kind of services can a skeleton offer?
Of the threads between life and death. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
Alright. Incredibly powerful magic. Why is it so easy for you?
Because it is my calling. There is little else to explain.
Fine, keep your secrets. You mentioned a cost. What is it?
A matter of coin.
Yeah, and people are like, why in the world does Withers have gold encrusted around his body? Yeah, if I'm paying you 200 gold every time I die and I'm bad at this game, you're going to be rich very quickly. So, funny how that works. Let's end the day. I have enough camp supplies to restore all my hit points. Okay, me and Lysel just sitting here.
Wait.
Why am I in my underwear? Where are my clothes? Where'd my clothes go? I'm just staring out here in my whitey tighties. That's embarrassing. Something wrong? Are the tieflings all right?
Yes, everything is fine, thanks to you. That's why I'm here. When I'd heard what you'd done, it inspired me.
The dialogue's broken because things didn't go good.
Fight by your side. I want to help people, as you've helped us.
I have not helped you. I will not be helping you. I've been running
since El Turel. And when we finally arrived at the Grove, we found danger there too. Unless I hide away from the world, I can't avoid it. So I'd rather face it head on. With you.
Sure, whatever. You can stay for now. Let's see how you fare.
Really? Oh, this is wonderful.
Just keep it quiet here.
I would be the exact same way if there was a bard in my group.
I promise.
Now, where are my clothes? What in the world happened? Did I get stripped at some point? Who's got my shirt? Shadowheart has my shirt. Sheesh. There we go. That's embarrassing. Everyone just caught me pantsless on stream. I feel like you should know that, but alright. Anyway, let's go ahead and go through with the scene. Mind you guys, if you have never seen the scene, it's about to get graphic. No, I don't want a partial rest. I want a regular rest. How much supplies? Yeah, not bad. Still have a lot left.
You open your eyes with a lurch, and you are not in your bed.
Whoops.
You stand above a body which is in a state of gore nearly beyond recognition. The body blood covers. You recall nothing of how you.
Let's just try and skip through this.
Your head pounds and aches.
Attend to the body.
The question flows through your mind. Who are you really?
Now admire this beautiful death.
If you could craft a corpse like this in one night, what masterpieces have you sculpted in your forgotten decades? You don't have much time. You may only have a few moments before the others awaken and begin to cast blame for the hot sin before you.
Ooh, I do not... wow. Seek out the nearest waters to wash away the blood.
You scrub yourself until you can tell the blood is washing away, but your heart mourns its loss so dearly.
My hands are clean of this, in a figurative speaking.
No soul will be able to know you were behind this murder.
See how things play out from here.
Your misdeed will be noticed.
Oh, it probably will be. I mean, there's a body. It's like 10 feet from us. It's fine. You hope. Everyone sleeps very soundly.
Another waif dead before her time. I wonder how it happened. She was brutalized. The killer knifed her many times after she was dead. Was it you?
Oh my goodness, me. A wild boar ran rampant in the camp and gored her. I didn't think that was going to work. Love that.
It is dangerous, wandering around at night. You could bump into anything.
Your guilt is safe. For now.
Thanks, Astarion. Love that.
You are left alone with a familiar headache.
And then, of course, giggle. The only joy greater than murder is to get away with it. Yeah. Inspiration points. Oh, puppy! Hello! I washed my hands. Hello. And of course we're going to pet the dog. Are you kidding me? Pet all the good boys. I'm a monster, but there's a fine line. And Alfira seems to be that line. I don't know why someone put the dialogue there to attack, but hey. You have 2 loots. I'm not a bard, and I'm not planning on multi-classing anyone in a bard. So let's just leave those at camp in case I change my mind on it. What's next is leaving this darn camp. So let's go ahead and get out of here. I think this party composition will do for now. Gale, you can stay at camp. Let's go see what's going on with Karlach. I can't remember if I took care of her or not. Nope, I remember what I was going to do. Let's go ahead and attack those goblins that are hiding. Very, very close to the tiefling camp. All they had to do was report the secret way in, and the camp would have been overrun, and Minthara's day would have been made. But they dropped the ball.
Understand? If I choose to kill you.
Really, ladies? Right now? This is what we're doing? We just got through a semi-dangerous area, so the first thing you're going to do is, after we've already lost Alfira, is threaten to kill each other. Love it. Alright. So, I need to be able to...
Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be careful.
Can I cast it here without moving? And then the hand. And let's just keep moving everything. Whoop.
Well, at least we got the druid to keep ourselves
I love how they were like more worried about that than anything. It's like, this is why Minthara's mission failed ultimately.
Can't give up now.
Ooh, I can't pick that up. Hey, Lysel. Pick that up, will you? Thanks. We'll send that back to camp because I have ideas for that. But right now is not the time. What we're going to do, we're going to sneak up and remove these goblins from the picture. One move at a time. With advantage, 88%, and blast them down the hill. Yep. Boom. And I got away with it. I love that. I can't see anything over here. Lysel. Pick up the oil barrel. Thank you. Thank you. Is there anything else hiding here? Just the chest. Gonna send this back to camp. Astarion. Oops. Break off Astarion. Everyone else, you're gonna sneak over here out of the picture. I still don't know why the goblins didn't react to one of their friends just getting yeeted off a cliff, but alright. They don't want to react. I rolled a nat 1, of all things. Let's roll so I can keep my element of surprise, because that's kind of important. And now we'll lockpick it. And I got almost a 30. Woo! Let's go. Nature's Snare, we'll send that to Gale. And the gold is for me. Everybody else... Let's see what we got here. I got a tracker, a sharp eye, and a warrior. So what we need to do... Take out the tracker first. And there's one down. What we need to do, let's get everybody up. Yeah, dang it.
Nothing will stand in my way.
It was successful for a second.
Still in shadow. You won't deny me.
Go ahead and get her at least a shot off. I missed. Good, good, good. So we still have him, but because I got the advantage, let's take out the sharp eye first. Got a 15. Astarion's gonna backtrack and hide. But now my party's grouped together, so they're probably gonna throw acid, yep. And he just threw a thing of acid at me. Love that. Let's go ahead and hit you in the face. Yeah, good old shot right to the dome.
Into the bloody fray.
Get a little bit closer. Keep my main weapon out. Can't hit him over here in the corner. But I can... Yeah. Oh no, I can get him. Go for it. One down. Few to go.
Heading there. Time to strike.
Get her out of the acid. I don't have an action because I already did all that stuff. So just take a step back. Astarion. What do we got here? Cunning action. Dash. And then we'll use my sneak attack because I have advantage from the high ground. And boom. So let's go ahead. Yeah, we'll just keep walking through the acid. It's fine. And we're going to pick up these crates because I have plans for them. I don't know why I needed to step on top of that to pick that up. It seems like it would be worse off for your back overall than anything in that regard. What do we got? What do we got? We got wooden barrel. Magic missile. That is a huge win right there. Most of these are auto created, so that's fantastic. Picked up this one barrel. Crate, I should say. Crate. Pick her up. And then the wooden trunk. Got anything in here? Another potion. The water barrel I don't really need, so I'm not really going to be pressed about it. Those two go back to camp. And now that I have all the traps off that I'm worried about, let's go here. Okay, why is everyone going first? You guys aren't really all that important, truth be told. Down this way? Well, let's loot these goblins. Like, what happened to my party? I don't know, man. I took care of it. Because I have plans on a jailbreak here shortly. Oh, and a grease bottle. Turn that off, because that turns off the other trap over there. There's another one over that way, but I'm not going to worry about that. Findal is weak. But I'm just going to take the XP and the Key of the Ancients. I didn't know there was 2 of them in the game, so that's definitely new.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Shadow Heart. Did I send it to Astarion? Yeah, I did. No, Astarian's got a whole new thing going on. Send that to Shadow.
Let's get on with it.
Hope her nature checks. Everyone's got their own little thing going on here. Grab a potion real quick. That'll be fine. Good for everybody.
Blood whispers.
And I'm going to just double check ultimately where this takes us out to. I want to make sure my path is secure before I put any plans into motion. So good for us. But there's still a couple things to be concerned about in this general area. Well, not really. I mean, it is just a straight jump to there. Take the aloe oil. And the wine and the water, I'll send back to camp. Close the door. There's no guards anywhere even remotely nearby, so this should go off without a hitch. But we will see what we can do here. Hello, Saza.
Ain't sure why you're protecting me. Don't care neither. It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts.
Give Yankee another god. I swear Toril has more deities than there are stars in the sky.
Yes. We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself.
Everyone's got very interesting titles here. You've caught my interest. Have any holy literature on you?
My tribe can tell you everything there is to know. Absolute bless one of our own. Priestess Gut. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog.
I'm not saying we should trust a goblin, but she sounds very useful.
That was almost racist, but I get it. Well, I'd certainly like to meet her.
Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal?
Deal. I'll get you out of here.
Hurry up and do it. My tribe ain't as friendly as I am.
Of course, Lysel disapproves, but it's fine. I'm not really.
So boring. Even your cages are boring.
Ready or not.
Okay, look. Zaza,
Trust no one.
I'm trying to break you out. So, like, let's not, you know, cause any unnecessary issues. Got it?
I'm gonna bite the heads off your
Wow. A full-on nat 1.
dogs.
Leave the dogs out of this. There's a 14. We're good to go.
Still in control.
Ready to go meet my tribe? Just
Follow me.
happily. Lead the
Lysel again disapproves of this plan. Look, Lysel, you don't need to understand the plan. You just gotta trust it. Let's go this way. Come on, everybody. Come on, Zaza. Shadow. Just stop staring off into space. Everyone through the stone door. And now that the underground passage is cleared, we can go ahead and just walk right through like nothing happened. You could initially have a dialogue involving Zaza and part of her tribe, but I need the experience, so they had to go. I have this path already cleared out from all traps, so we're good to go. Pass on through to the other side. And up we go. Up we go. And through the door. Everybody make it fine? Nobody get caught up on stupid stuff? Yep. Love it.
Thought I was never gonna get out of there. Good to be free again, gotta say.
You made me a promise, remember?
Never break a promise, unless there's something in it for me. I'll introduce you to my whole tribe and put in a good word for you. See you at the camp.
And I was hoping you were going to help me through the village, but I guess not. I wonder if I could keep up with her. She is fast as all get out. See if this will spark any dialogue pertaining to it.
You know about these parasites. Will we survive?
Unlikely. She disappeared. Got it. Worth a shot.
We're heading to the Druid's Grove.
Okay.
We have like 3 different dialogues going on right now, guys. Let's try and focus up here. Pay attention to what's going on. I'm not going to need any silverware anytime soon.
So, Gith, aren't you worried your kind will punish you for consorting with us?
Really?
My name is Lysel Chucky.
I'm also Gith. Just in case anyone wants to talk about that.
They will help you, but only if I ask.
Look at all these lovely people just hanging out. Sleeping on the job. Of course, I'm encumbered. Goblin drawing. Grab those. Bow. Dead adventure. Thanks for the potion at the very least. Those go back to camp. And I need to... Lysel, you're going to carry those for the time being. Thanks. What do we have over here? Over here. Hunter stash, nothing. If you get too close to the village, you'll trigger some experience boost, so try and run carefully to the village. There's another rogue's marshal right here. And then I'm not going to approach that, because I don't want to run into that one trap that's there. What's here? Bird's nest? Yep. Need all the fixings I can get. Rogue morsel again. Potion of healing. Always imperative to have... Oh, well, that's rotten. That's not going to do me any good. Thanks for the mugwort. Yeah, the extra 60 experience here.
It is my responsibility to cleanse myself.
That's curious.
If you're a character who is small or can make themselves small, you can pop on through up there, through that lovely little hole in the ground. So that's something worth taking a look at if you aren't with that. There's just a regular onyx ring sitting there. All right, fantastic.
How would you punish someone who wronged you?
Shadowheart is just going in on Lysel right now.
Murder or theft?
Killing is good. It culls the weak. But theft would be paid for painfully, 1,000 times over.
Good to know.
Shadowheart, can you just leave Lysel alone for like 5 minutes, maybe? I understand your distrust, but if you're really a spy, which you're supposed to be, you would use your mission a little bit differently and try and keep your premonitions or urges, if you will, to yourself. You coming, Astarion? Nope.
I'd rather not turn my back on you.
He's just lost in thought. Tired of everyone's drama already.
Eager for battle.
Nope. Wrong button. There we go.
I must.
Do better at what is the real thing. What do we got here? There's a skeleton. Nothing's here. I ran down this path earlier. I have another run going on this honor mode, but it's just off stream for like when I have some downtime. If you guys are interested in the silent streams, just let me know in the comment section and I'll, play some of this playthrough entirely silent. Just some of the late hours that I do them are, how you say, not the best. Hey, look, there's Karlach. Hi, Karlach. I'll be back in a second. Don't worry about it, Karlach. It will be okay. I just have to go talk to the Paladins of Tyr first. We're going the evil route, so sorry. I need the sword to sell. Nothing personal. Let's see what we got here. They open the door and then go right back in. They're like, nope. Not dealing with it. Oh, I picked up a severed foot. I do not need to be carrying around a severed foot. Like, that's weird. Take the dagger. Got any food?
Those gnolls might be nearby. Careful.
What killed those gnolls is the people inside we're about to befriend. So, send that to camp. Got some grapes now. Wheelbarrow, dead gnoll. Anything over here?
So,
nothing good.
You and Lysel. Seems tense.
She's right there. What are you, really?
Please don't remind me. But keep your guard up with her.
Note.
Kids, can we stop? It's like we're all grown adults here. We don't need to continue on as such. It doesn't seem to be the necessary path for anybody. And be sure to loot all the hyenas here if you're playing, as potions of speed and hyena ears are absolutely necessary. Pick that up. Take the water. Now I'm encumbered. What do I got here? Nothing.
Nothing we need to worry about.
How about a dragon? Would that worry you?
I'd give it a bloody good fight, that's for sure.
Anything you give a dragon's back.
No one would be able to end this dragon, so to speak. I just don't understand why people are so keen on it. Pick up. Gonna have Box Fortress built. some point, but we'll worry about that when we get there. Pile of bones, thanks.
That's curious.
Again, if you're a small character, great way of sneaking in and out. Be sure to go ahead and go that route. I'm going to go grab the waypoint marker, because that is very high to do on my agenda.
Bodies
Waypoint.
everywhere. Accident or sabotage?
Oh, it's definitely sabotage. I believe Minthara and her crew were responsible for this level of sabotage. I was wondering where Lizelle was for a second, but she's just back there. That's the waypoint. Needed that. So I can pass in and out of here much easier. Anytime you know of any waypoints, just try and find them. It makes your life so much easier as far as on in and out. So let's go ahead and meet these paladins.
Such a grim name for such a beautiful flower.
Really, Astarion?
I heard you mumbling that line to yourself earlier.
It needs more work, wow.
Fortunate for his tongue, he didn't say it to me.
Yeah, Lizelle, you're stuck inside of a building right now. There we go. If you guys can stop making this show all about you for like half a second, I'm going to take your box if you don't mind. This is mine. Alright, and Anders, let's talk.
Who's there? Please, keep your distance. You're welcome to shelter here, but we've grave injuries to tend to.
Who or what attacked you?
The devil, the most deadly foe we've yet encountered. We are paladins of Tyr, Lord of Justice. He sent us after an infernal being, straight out of the Nine Hells, hiding in the form of a one-horned tiefling. She slaughtered countless refugees fleeing the Absolute. Yesterday, she butchered an entire family without mercy. We were lucky to survive our encounter with her.
Save failed on a religion, of course. Let me help. I can hunt down this monster.
She ran toward the river when she saw we were merely wounded, not dead. Down the hill from here. She must pay for her crimes. If you capture her, you will have served Tyr where we could not. This is the sword of justice, blessed by Tyr. I've wielded it since I swore my oath. It's all I have, but it's yours if you stop her. Bring me her head, and Tyr will consider her crimes repaid.
Very well. I'll bring you her
May
head.
the just God guide you.
If he's a just God, why in the world did he let you suffer? Just putting that out there.
Might be useful.
I'm going to take whatever gold you guys have on the table, if you don't mind. Just call it early payment fee of 3 gold. And I'm going to pick the burlap sack up so I can put my items I find along the way in there. Nothing there. A whole bunch of garbage. In here? Nope. There's should be a camp supply pack. Yep, right here. Do not miss that. 40 camp supplies. Right there. And all I had to do was walk into a room. Dead refugee. Take your potato you had in your pocket. Burlap sack. Nothing here, nothing worth doing. Cupboard. Camp, mine, and then the wine. As it is 6 camp supplies. I'll be sure to take that. Wooden crate. What's in here? Don't need that. But I do need the box itself. That will go to camp. As is the wine. And the supply pack I just picked up. 40 supplies is always good. Yeah, get out of the way, Shadowheart. We don't need to talk to you right now. You more unnecessary than anything. Padded armor. Hey, Astarion, you can hold on to that if you'd like, but your current look is actually the same level of armor. Cheese. Wooden crate. Take the war pick and the box. Short bow. Camp. No longer encumbered. I can sell some stuff to someone I don't have disadvantage with for the first time.
We've fewer mouths to feed now.
Yeah, let's go ahead and see what you've got for me. no one really seems to be keen on trading all that good stuff, so I'll take those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Almost accidentally sold Lysel's underwear. Really would prefer not to. Like, I don't need it, obviously, but I don't see what the purpose would be. More pick. You can have those. I'm going to keep the scale mail. No offense. Rings. You can have those as well. I don't need those gloves. Silverware. Try and drop some quick weight. Not to spend the entire time playing inventory. Keep that. Keep the maul, because it's the only thing for blunt damage at this time that I have. Get rid of this. Keep the ring. No. Don't need ring mail armor. It's the same. It's actually worse than Lysel's medium armor, which I find shocking. Alright, there we go. We are much better inventory-wise. And I need your supply pack, first of all your potions. Hill Giant Strength, for sure. And take 2 of those. Fire Arrow. Animal Speaking. And Darkness. Everything else, not really necessary, I would say. Arcane Cultivation, no. I mean, maybe for Gale. It's only level 2. Yeah, just give me your money. I'll come back if I change my mind. Perfect. Well, let's go talk to Karlach after we finish looting in here. That's mine. Baguette. Padded armor. Gale. Shadowheart. Pick up. I should have done all this before I did anything else. In here in the burlap sack, nothing there. Wood crate. A trident. Lysel. Cool. Let's go. Karlach, I'm sorry, girl, but there's a bounty on your head, and I'm the Dark Urge. Decisions have to be made, and this is going to be one of them. Let's go, everybody. Come on, Shadow. Starian. Sorry, Karlach. Nothing personal. You are always my favorite romance option, but it's Dark Urge. We gotta be evil. It's time. There we go. Triggered the scene.
One horn. This is the devil you've been tasked to kill.
She looks... well, these are no natural flames. Prepare to fight.
Stand back, or I'll melt your eyes out of your skull.
Better dialogue option from her.
You with the so-called Paladins of Tyr? Or straight from the Grand High Devil herself?
Neither. I just know what to do when I see a devil. Kill it.
I'm no devil. And you're no bounty hunter. I saw you before, on the Mind Flayer's ship.
God, they make her so likable. Fight the urge to be friends with Karlach.
You're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood. The blood war. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
We've seen it all. The Paladins of Tyr were right. You are a devil. Even though I definitely want to save her, because favorite romance option, always.
Not my choice. I'm a good skull crusher, but I never wanted to serve Zariel. From that peek I got into your head, I'm not the only one with problems on top of problems. A mind flayer tadpole, huh? And no joy getting it sorted as of yet, I see. I'm Karlach. And you are?
Here to take your head.
You know, I don't really want to kill you. So hear me out before you do something you can't take back.
I'm going to take your head back to the Paladins of Tyr.
I fought in the Blood War. I was good at killing demons. Really good. So good, Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me her personal attack dog.
That's nice and all, but let's hear.
I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. Took me 10 years to properly escape, but now I'm free.
Free in a manner of speaking.
After goon to hunt me down, but believe me when I tell you, I'm not going. The latest yappy little dogs she sicked on me are nearby. A group of dopes posing as paladins of Tyr. Want to help me take them down?
Not particularly. I'm here to kill you, not send you back to Zariel.
Too bad. I thought maybe you could be a friend. Could have done with one of those.
And if you know her backstory, that whole sentence, tragic. Absolutely tragic. And now, everything is perfectly set up, so sorry, Karlach. Nothing personal, but just the right thing to do. Oh, nice miss, Shadowheart. Nice miss.
Fury, I am death.
This is gonna be a problem if you're not gonna go down. No. No, she died. Thanks for that. Oh, I didn't wait for the fire. Good on me. I deserve that. There you go. Very good, very good. Pick that up.
Faint, acrid smell clings to the bed.
And now I got it. You guys didn't need to see that. Alright. Let's move that off the screen so I can see the inventory. Thanks. Appreciate. And now she's just here in her underwear. But I burned the bag she was with, so that's kind of a loss overall. Sorry, Karlach. And then obviously if you check your bag, her head's there. So, in my new knightly gear will be Karlach's trousers. It feels very dark urge to take someone out and then take their things for yourself. Yeah, we'll make that there. Gloves are good. Right. Up we go, up we go. Let's go back to the Paladins of Tyr. Your quest was really easy, so the fact that you guys are getting slapped around by her is almost embarrassing. But hey, teach their own. To each their own. Hello. Well, here's her head. And I skip past. You plop the head on the desk. You get restricted on YouTube if you show that. So, no head.
Is my blade, blessed by Tyr. I hope it keeps you safe and brings your enemies to justice.
Thanks for the sword. Appreciate you. Always appreciate it. And everyone else is kind of catching up now. The Sword of Tyr, good item. You can just kind of give it to Gale if you're not going to use it, as it will basically make things more usable. Oh wow, I can use it. Yeah, I'll make it worthwhile then. Might as well. No one else is going to be able to. Now, do I dare deal with the basement now? Yeah, might as well. We're here.
We may have more important
pursuits, but
when it comes to slaying
Body
the
must have been here a good while.
I'll find the time. I hope this proves to be worthwhile. We can hardly afford distractions.
everyone, she's already no longer with us, so, like, just let it go. What happened has happened. I'm not gonna sit here and, lament on it further. Karlach is my easily favorite romance option, and I just had to end her for lack of better terms. I don't even know if I will romance a single character on this playthrough, but we'll, go from there. Make sure to loot. Anything here? Padded armor, shadow heart. No, they're gonna go to Lysel. Good. Good stuff, good stuff. Take the gold. Anything here? Nope. Wooden barrel, take as much food as I can. And then Lysel, you're gonna do me a favor here in a second. I'm gonna have you slap that door open with a sword. Just because you can't unlock it doesn't mean you can't break through. And that's what I love. Okay, well, it's gonna be a couple swings probably. Lysel. There you go. You're making me look bad here. You're just gonna keep swinging for a while. There we go. Everybody, back off. Let Astarion deal with it. Disarm. I can clearly see it.
There are traps about.
Oh well. Cause like it's right there. You can literally. Is what it is. Just be careful when you're in here on your own playthrough, as there's just traps everywhere. Apparently, Astarion is the least perceptive vampire we have. Let me disarm this vent. Good old 18. Good stuff. Take the short sword. Send that to camp. Anything good over here? Nothing. Wooden desk. There's never anything good in desks. I have not found a single good item within a desk. Another trap right there. Ooh, yeah. That's gonna be good. A lot of nice loot here. What do you got? All rotten, of course. Open. Nope. Rotten. Pick the shield up at least. Make this easier. Just search the ones I know I haven't looked into first. No, battle axe. That'll be sellable. Water. The next room's the room I'm more concerned with. Anything?
Empty.
Bronze and silver ingots. Move. Just out of the way. I don't necessarily want to put them on the traps, but nearby would be fine. What do we got here? Anything in the bosses? Of course, Astarion takes the weirdest route possible. Anybody else's characters just run to the exact spot where you're like, nope, don't do that. And then makes it try and work that way. Let's see if I can detect any other traps while I'm back here.
What's that?
A burrow hole.
Tiny. And I am not.
Treasure chest. 250 gold. Disarm this vent. Nice roll. So far, not much to report. Wooden crate. Good stuff there. Astarion is just coming up aces right now. Empty one, of course. We have over here. What are the items up here? Broken padded armor. I'll take that. Well, I don't really know what it's going to be good for. Broken club. Burlap sack. I just keep running over the traps. Apparently, if you don't know about it, they just won't activate. carry on like mum's the word. And now what we're gonna do...
Action, not reaction.
Lysel, see what kind of perception you've got. Of course. Of course.
Stay vigilant.
There we go. And now there's one more. I just want to make sure we can get... Nope. I'll run you all the way out in case this goes haywire. Astarion, now that you are partly aware. 24, fantastic. And then this one. Still 2 more to go. 25. Shadowheart.
Stay idle.
Your turn for perception. There's that one. Oh, 2 more. Nice. And then the one in the corner. I believe is the last one. Well, you went 2 for 3. You're batting pretty good for the most part.
Is that?
Run my character through. See if I can get the last one. Nope, no one is perceptive enough. I love that. Well, I can turn off the other 2 at the very least.
Careful,
and be good there. Don't know of any other ways to stop them other than disarming. 29, sheesh. That's a good roll. So it'll be followed up by like a nat 1 or something. There we go. Nope, a 20. Good stuff. Good stuff. But to unlock the secret room, Astarion.
Seems I've done something, but not enough.
And then we'll have me go next. We'll sit on the other throne, which will cause the room to go down. Boop. And a character.
I crave blood.
She's got plenty of inventory weight to spare, so we can see what's going on here.
Trap. Just as I expected.
I forgot about that one. Astarion, you can stand up now. Lysel. This door goes up, door goes down. Disarm the dangerous trap. The other ones are a little more lenient, if you will.
Be careful. There are traps about.
Okay, I'll turn off that one as well. Bunch of gold in here. There's really good armor. There is some good weapons. So if you're playing through, be sure to stop on in here. You can break in using the flaming sword you got on the ship. Gloves of Heroism. When you use your channel oath spells, you gain heroism. Strength saving throws +1. So even if you don't have a paladin character, you can still use that bonus. So that's always good. Pick up the gold. Pick up the greatsword. Starion's not really a character I want looting the room, but hey. Quarterstaff. Greatsword. Open the gilded chest. There's 100 more gold for me. Some stones we're stealing. Bronzing it. A whole lot of nothing there. Anything on that book? Pleasurable deal. Nope. What do we got here? Greatsword. Helmet for medium armor. Medium armor. Shield. Shield. Worker basket. I think I already looked in that, yeah. And is there anything in these jars? I highly doubt it, but let's just make sure. Because you'll find like one item eventually in a boss and be like, oh, yep, all of them are good. Even though like 99% of the time, nope. Not a single thing to worry about. Get the chest. I looted over here already. This wooden trunk. Anything on this side I missed. Vase. Nope. That's good. Good job, everybody. We made it through. No one died. Is that, what object is that up there? It doesn't light up, so that's just a candle. Ignore it.
Indolence breeds madness.
Let's get going.
All right, everybody, join up with Astarion.
Trust no one.
That way we can get out of here. As this room has been sufficiently looted, we can move on to other tasks. We're in. Good to go. Don't have to worry about playing with anything else.
Never quiet.
Any of these items. I send that to Lizelle. She's the only one that can use it. Hand crossbow. Starion can still use it, but I still need to get him the other one. I send that to Lizelle as well. She's the only character that's got medium armor proficiency in my entire party. So that, well, Shadowheart as well, I should say. Gloves of Heroism. Lizelle. But otherwise, an unremarkable find other than the 550 gold and the potions I needed.
Action, not reaction.
She's got no gloves, so now, boom, gloves of Heroism. Strength saving throws, even better. Great Axe is lesser than what she's got now, so shouldn't have to worry about it. The Githyanki armor makes things pretty interesting. And then a Constitution saving throw, now upgraded. Turn the helmets off.
No time to dally.
Shadowheart with a whole load of nothing.
How many die today? How many die?
Let's get out of here. Where to go next? Because I think we're getting pretty close to wrapping up stream. Because like the minute you talk to these guys and you finish the quest, boom, they're out of here. So you could literally do everything involving the goblins, all that good stuff, and then come back and circle back. I don't know if it affects Karlach so much. I know it affects Will's quest entirely. I don't know if Karlach will just stick around and wait for you to finish up everything involving the goblins. So say you decide to do something she doesn't enjoy, aka siding with the goblins, whether she decides to stay with you after the fact or not. That one I'm very curious about. I haven't seen anyone go that route to where they waited. But there's so many great Baldur's Gate 3 players out there. Be sure to check them out as well, see all their great streams, and enjoy the high quality of content they can provide for you. Astarion, are you coming? He guess took an alternate route. Running in like a... Oh, he's just jogging. I thought he was going to do his like usual running like a madman. Now let's go by the village. Because the goblin village might be close to where we end up... No, I'm going the wrong direction. It's that way. Where we end up slowly working on wrapping up the stream for today. We'll be streaming later today with the finale of the Penguin, which has been an exceptional series, which if you're not caught up, go ahead and watch that. Almost the entire series is out already on Max, and it is fantastic in only so many words. Who's stuck behind now? Shadowheart? Link chaining. It's lovely. The series has been fantastic. Colin Farrell and the actress playing Sofia Gigante, whose name I do not recall currently, is both Oscar-worthy performances throughout. Be sure to check it out. We will be back at 5:50 Pacific Standard Time or 8:50 Eastern Standard Time for streaming pertaining to that. I'll be taking a little pause in between streams so I can be nice and rested so you guys can actually get me, at my best for that stream when we are going to have that happen here. But thus, I have snuck into the Blighted Village, and I'm going to take out this guy, and I think we will call it a stream as we are sneaking our way through. So I'll have to decide overall what we're ultimately going to do involving the rest of Baldur's Gate 3. Whoop. Oh, nice hit. Astarion. Sneak attack. Advantage. And gone.
Must lug my guts through this hell.
And continue to sneak just in case we don't get the rest of the camp triggered. Okay, so everyone, why are you jumping? What is that all about? There's no need for it. Like, none whatsoever. I don't get you guys. You guys are confusing. Anything that wouldn't crate, 13 gold. You decided to loot the village and just... That was it? Bury 13 gold. Short-term deposit. Found 13 bucks and thought, you know what, this is it. This is exactly what we need to be doing with our lives. And if you know what's good for you on low levels, just ignore the banging on the door, if you will. Because it doesn't need to be discussed just yet. A couple bottles of wine, of cozy fire. What a lovely outing this looks like for somebody. And then Astarion, I'm going to want you to go ahead and take a look at the meat once the marker decides to play along. There we go.
Beast fit for an ogre. You notice a peculiar dagger protruding from the tough, leathery meat.
And being Astarion, we'll use a sleight of hand because we have 4, 6, 9, a plus 10 on it, plus the guidance. So yeah, I got a 26. The Smuggler's Ring is a beautiful boon for Astarion.
Your cautious method pays off. The dagger glides smoothly out of the mystery meat.
Beautiful. Thanks for that.
Let's move.
Actually, there might be one more thing I want to get done real quick. It'll be really, really quick. And it's not involving them. I'm going to let those two continue to get to know each other, in a sense. I believe there's a character I would like everybody to meet as we end our stream. I believe they should make themselves known. If I try and cross this... There he is! Speak of the devil, and he shall appear.
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning.
Literally. Stream number 2, my guy.
What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they?
Apparently they do.
Well met. I am Raphael. Very much at your service. It's not every day one meets such a cavalier sinner as yourself. A true, bloody pleasure.
Oh, you're familiar with my work?
I'm rather the admirer of the sanguine arts, even if I wasn't quite born under a killing moon myself. Shall we withdraw? We have much to discuss, to our mutual satisfaction. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes.
Of course.
Come. There, middle of somewhere.
Gotta love how that works out. Let's just be nice to him. Nice decor.
The house of hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
And what you need to do in honor mode, if you want extra food supplies, ignore him, fill your plate. You get actual food supplies that are not poisoned and are fine for you.
Not easily rattled, I see. Good. Makes the next part that much more straightforward.
Ta-da!
What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain.
I don't care what you are. I care what you want.
Oh, a mere trifle. How dear is one's soul, really? A rhetorical question, of course, but let me venture an answer. It's worth very little with a tadpole in your head. One skull, 2 tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all, like that.
Technically you could, Raphael. Technically you could fix it. But I'd imagine if you remove it from my skull, I die. So, I need to think this over.
Take all the time you need, but make up your mind before you're counting down with tentacles. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease.
If you met anybody like this in real life who just drones on like this, I'm sorry for you. Oh, the last laugh in the end.
I've always wondered what a laughing mind flayer sounds like. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Yep, see? 3 food items perfectly grabbed from good old his house, the House of Hope. So, yep, 3 more camp supplies than I had before. It's a bread, an apple, and some wine, but, you know, honor mode or tactician mode, you need all the supplies you can get, so that's always good. Send that to Astarion. There you go. And thus, we have met the devil. But, for now, this stream will come to an end. We will be back in about 2.5 hours for the Penguins finale. Be sure to be subscribed if you want to get all the notifications pertaining to that, and we'll have more Baldur's Gate 3 shortly. I've been Brett for Geek Variants. I'll see you in the next one.